Hey friends, it's Dawn. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you for all of your love and support, especially over these last couple of months. And I am just so excited to bring you guys new content. And today's is going to be really fun for me to film because I'm doing something just a little bit different. So I'm going to be doing this rosy glow look from our spring catalog. So if you watched, I've done a couple of videos recently. One was about the spring catalog and that launch. And then I also did another video where I did one of the looks out of the catalog. So there are two looks in the catalog. There is the crimson and gold and this rosy glow. So I've already done a video with that crimson and gold, and I will link that if you are interested in checking that out. And the rosy glow was so beautiful, I could not leave it out. If you have your catalog, go ahead and grab it. You can follow along, or grab your laptop or your tablet and you can follow along on my website. So as always, I'm going to link my social media accounts below. Come on over and say hi. And I want you to make sure that if you like the video, if it is helpful to you, to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and if you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But I thank you guys so much for joining me today, and let's get started. If you want to follow along with me, you can go ahead to my Mary Kay personal website. I'm going to put a link below to this exact look. Really excited about this look because it incorporates one of the trends for this year, and that is really dewy, natural skin. And so if you've noticed in my video, my lighting is a little bit different. Typically when I film my tutorials, I am using two different light sources. I'm using my vanity lights because I sit at my vanity and I film, and it has the, the lights all the way around it. And those are really bright. They gave me a lot of light to be able to film with. And then I also have a ring light. So that helps for you guys to be able to see, everything I'm doing. But of course, when I use those light sources, it's not natural light. Those are the artificial lighting, and while they're great for filming and while they're great to show on camera, I wanted to do a video. I've been wanting to do a video for you all in natural light. And I feel like the past couple of months, it has literally been raining nonstop. Like every single weekend I go to film, it's a dark, gray, cloudy day. It is super overcast and there's just no natural light for me to work with. Or sometimes my schedule's just been a little bit busier than normal lately, and so sometimes I've actually been filming at night, which is something I used to do more often, was film at night. But I really love having the natural light source, and so I've been trying to film on the weekends, and again, the weather just has not been cooperating with me. So today I am filming. It is the last day of February for me, the day I'm filming this, and it is gorgeous outside. It is so bright and sunny. It is almost 80 degrees outside, which is crazy because a week ago it was super cold. So I am really excited. I just got done taking the dog out for a walk and she was super happy. And again, we are just really, really enjoying the sunshine. But I thought I would take advantage of this beautiful weather. But I wanted to let you know, because if the sun does happen to go behind a cloud or something like that, the lighting might change a little bit. And of course, I wanted to let you know because I look different than I normally do. So the natural lighting is going to show more of my imperfections on my skin, and you're going to see, my fine lines and wrinkles, and hey, it's okay, right? Because we all have them. All right, so let's get started with step one. So I have my computer over to the side over here. It's like down here. So I'm going to be turning and looking because I want to follow along on that computer. So let me just take a peek real quick at step one. So step one, we're going to create a dewy complexion by applying CC cream, and we're going to use our fingertips, but we're going to use the liquid foundation brush to distribute that. So let me grab that. Now on the website, it says to use the light to medium. Of course, you would use the one for your skin tone. I have my Mary Kay CC cream in very light. You guys know I am pretty pale, so I'm going to take a pump of this and just apply it to my face. And I have my liquid foundation brush. See, the sun just went behind a cloud, so it might have gotten a little bit darker. All right, my liquid foundation brush, yes, it's not like perfectly clean, but I was using it yesterday and did not have a chance to wash it. So, all right. And I'm hoping that by filming in natural light, it's going to help you all understand that, you know, when you are watching these YouTube channels, most of the YouTubers have incredible lighting, and, you know, they have very professional lighting, and it really hides every single imperfection. It just makes your skin look flawless no matter what you do. So just understand that, because I think a lot of times, I'm going to put just a little bit more on. I think a lot of times we watch those and we're trying to follow along and we do the same thing, but we don't get the same result, right? And so we think there's something wrong with us. We think, you know, she looks prettier than us, or she's, you know, younger than us, or whatever. Her makeup skills are better. And honestly, it's probably her lighting. So please take that into, you know, account when you are watching these YouTube tutorials, because no one's skin is perfect. And another thing, when we are doing this and we have time to edit, we can edit out all of our mistakes and things like that. So take that into account as well. You guys don't know how many times that I have to edit out stuff where I'm like dropping stuff, or I'm making a mistake. I'm putting on, you know, something and it's like gets all over my face and I have to like wipe it off real quick. All right, let's see what is next. So it says, next, we're going to thoroughly wet the Mary Kay blending sponge, and after squeezing to remove excess water, dab the sponge all over your face to blend until you achieve a skin-like finish. So I have already done that. I did this ahead of time, and again, this is not perfectly clean either, but that's okay. So I'm just dabbing this. So when you do put the water in this, you want to make sure that you squeeze out the excess. So what I do is I put it under running water, and I let the water run for probably about 30 seconds or so to a minute, but I'm squeezing it. So I let it get full, I squeeze it. I let it get full, I squeeze it, just to get it completely saturated. But really make sure when you turn that water off that you squeeze it, all that water out. All right, let's see what's next. So step number 2. Cover imperfections and dark circles as needed by applying Mary Kay Under Eye Corrector and or Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer and diffusing with the Mary Kay Blending Sponge. All right, so I am going to use the Mary Kay Concealer, Perfecting Concealer, and I have the light ivory. Again, I'm using that light CC cream, so I'm just going to keep it nice and light and bright. So I'm going to use the pointy end here, and I'm going to blend this out. So you see I put it just in the inside corner, and then I'm going to pull it out, and that's so I don't put too much product here on the outside corner, because I don't want it to settle in those fine lines and wrinkles. Now, if you were able to get your hands on the mini sponges that we had over the holidays, those are actually perfect for this inner eye area, because they're like so small, they fit in there perfectly. So if you're having a hard time getting, you know, in there as good as you want with the tip, just use your fingers, that's okay. I think I need a little bit more, and I'm actually going to come in with a beige concealer. So this is a light beige concealer. I'm just going to see if this works a little bit better. I kind of go back and forth between the two depending on what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, and so let me see if this will give me a better coverage. And I do apologize about the dog barking. I said the weather has been beautiful yesterday and today, and the dog has been barking at all of the kids playing outside, all of the people walking their dogs outside, so everybody's been outside more, enjoying this beautiful weather, and she is barking at them when she sees them walk by or when she hears them out there playing. So I apologize about that, but hey, real life, right? All right, I just think I'm getting some shadowing on this side, so it's probably. What did I say? Natural lighting, it's gonna show everything. So when you are doing your makeup and you're like, gosh, I can't get it to look exactly like the person on the screen, that's why, because they have that fancy lighting. All right, let's see what the next step is. So the next step, step number 3, pat Mary Kay eye primer onto eyelids using your ring finger. So let's do that real quick. So the Mary Kay eye primer, you know I love this stuff. Then tap Mary Kay Chroma Fusion Eyeshadow in Rose Gold all over eyelids, blending up to the crease with the Mary Kay All Over Eyeshadow brush. So I do have the Mary Kay All Over Eye Color brush. It's that flat brush, and I have the Mary Kay Rose Gold right here, and this is in our little petite palette. So I'm going to take this and apply it to the lid. This is the perfect type of look for a day like this when it's just gorgeous outside and you want to be out in the sun, whether that's with friends on a picnic or, you know, just at the park, something like that. So this is a great, very natural makeup look for spring and I think even for summer. So even though it says to go up to the crease, you guys know with my hooded eyes, I'm going to go up just slightly above that, because if I only put it on the lids to the crease, then you are not going to see it. So I'm just not going all the way up to the brow bone. Okay, let's see what step number 4 is. Apply 2 coats of Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. Now, I went to grab everything I needed out of my personal stash, and then whatever I don't have, I always just run in my closet and where my Mary Kay products are, and I grab out what I need. And I do not have the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara because I have personally been using the Lash Intensity Mascara and the Lash Love Lengthening, and I kind of go back and forth between the two of them, or sometimes I even use both of them and do my lashes that way. But I do have some mini little Ultimate Mascara samples that I give out to my clients. So I'm going to be using one of those. I just want you to realize this is not a full-size product, but I want to show you the effect that the Ultimate Mascara has. And I will pop a picture up of what the mascara looks like, what the tube looks like. So I know this is one of the products that a lot of customers use. It's like one of our best sellers. So again, this is just a little mini sample size that I give out to my customers. So I always offer little gifts with purchase when I do their orders, and little samples and things like that. So, and I love these because I can give them to my customers to try, but there's more in here than just like for one time use. You're going to get, you know, a couple of uses out of this, so you can try and see if you really like it, but also it's a great size to throw in your purse. Have you ever gotten somewhere and you were like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to put my makeup on? So these are not for purchase. You cannot buy these if you're a customer, but just ask your consultant if she ever gives you little gifts with purchase, because this might be something that she could throw in your next order. I love to treat my customers like royalty. I love to give them lots of little goodies when they place their orders with me. Such as this headband. You know, I've been talking about this cute little headband. A bunch of my customers have gotten these as well as a gift from me, and they are loving them. So again, if you're a customer watching, if you're a customer of mine, then check my social media pages, because you'll know how to earn those free gifts. And if you are someone else's customer but you just watch my channel for just some information, then reach out to your girl and say, hey, I saw that cute headband. How can I get one? Now we'll say this video is going to be posted in March of 2021, and these are available while supplies last. So if you happen to be watching this video later in the year or next year, or 5 years from now or something, you may not be able to get your hands on one at that point. But if you're watching it within a few weeks of me uploading this, you probably will be able to grab one. Again, just like the mascara sample, it is not for sale. Okay, so there is the Ultimate Mascara. This is great, gives you lots of volume and length all at the same time. So let me see what is next. Step number 5, for the most natural glow, apply Mary Kay Chroma Fusion Blush in Rogue Rose to the apples of the cheeks using the angled side of the Mary Kay cheek brush. Now, if you watched my last video, you saw that I do not like to apply the blush on my apples of my cheeks. I think that as we get older, it's really tricky to do that and have it not age us. So if you see the catalog, or if you see the online instructions for this look, the model looks like she's probably in her 20s. So that works for her. But for me, I am not going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to apply it more to my cheekbone. So using the Mary Kay Cheek Color Brush, I use this in, I guess, almost every one of my videos. And this is Rogue Rose, so this is a nice shimmer blush in a beautiful pink shade. So I'm going to take and keep it up so it's lifting. I'm really loving this natural light. What do you guys think? I know I watch a lot of YouTubers, and everybody has, different types of equipment, different types of lighting, and some have very professional cameras and professional lighting, and some, like me, just use their phone and a ring light. So that's why you see lots of different quality of videos out there, and it's really just that equipment that people are using. So for me, this is an addition to my Mary Kay business, and just a bonus that I offer my customers some, makeup tutorials. So I am not a professional YouTuber, that this is my full-time job. So I don't have all that fancy equipment, and you know what? I'm okay with it, and I know you guys are okay with it too. All right, let's see what's next. Grab your CC Cream Tinged Mary Kay blending sponge over the blush for a creamy flushed effect. After achieving desired intensity, place 2 drops of Mary Kay Nourishing Oil on your palms. Rub them together and press your palms on the apples of your cheek on top of the blush for a natural looking glow. So this is going to be really beautiful. So as I'm looking in the mirror, I'm thinking the one thing that I would add to this look that is not on the not on here is I need a little bit for my brows. So I think I need to add some tinted brow gel. All right, the Mary Kay Naturally Nourishing Oil. I'm going to do 2 drops in my palm. 2. I'm going to rub them together, and I'm going to apply it right there to the cheekbone. So again, if you are applying your blush to the apples of your cheek, feel free to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to keep mine right there. Step number 7, if needed, apply a light coat of Mary Kay Translucent Loose Powder with the Mary Kay Oliver Powder Brush, making sure to avoid your cheeks because we don't want to cover up this beautiful glow that we created. So in my last video, you saw the makeup mistakes. I talked about not using too much powder. So I'm going to just take just a tiny bit of the powder and just dust it. Now, if you have normal skin, normal to dry skin, you may not need a little bit of the powder. Again, I have that combination to oily skin, so if I don't put it through my T-zone, then I will look kind of like a grease pit later. So step number 8. Oh, step number 7, part 2. Finish the look with a swipe of Mary Kay Unlimited Lip Gloss in Pink Ballerina. So I have that here. This was also in a recent look I did, that date night look. Yes, I love this. I just think it needs a little bit of brow. So let me do my brow gel real quick. So I'm just adding just one extra step. And this is just the tinted brow gel in brunette. And I think the tinted brow gel is a great option for this look because the look is so natural. I think the pencil might just be a little bit too dramatic for this look. Of course, it depends on your brows, but I just really like this for more of a natural look. So let me get my hair fixed and I will be back to close us out. All right, friends, that is the finished look. The whole time I was curling my hair, the sun was going behind the clouds and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna have any natural light to finish this this video. And I was like, it would be such a shame if I did all that work to film in natural light and then it's totally cloudy and you can't see real well. So the sun is kind of behind some clouds. I think it's starting to get more cloudy like for the rest of the day, unfortunately. So I'm not sure. I could sit around and wait for like 30 minutes, you know, to see, but I have a couple of other videos I actually need to get filmed today as well. So we're just gonna go with this. It is slightly overcast, but it's still natural light. I do not have any of the vanity lights, the ring light, my overhead light, none of that is on. So this is natural light. I'm just sitting right in front of a window. So you can see that beautiful glow on the cheekbone there from that oil, and just how natural the whole look is. And again, I think this is beautiful. This is a perfect spring and summer look. I think it's great for like the weekends. And I mean, I would even wear this to work. So I hope that this video was helpful to you. I hope that you liked and enjoyed following along. And if you have these colors at home, or if you have something similar to these colors at home, go ahead and give it a try. And that Mary Kay Nourishing Oil is amazing. So it is so wonderful to do this technique here of this, you know, dewy skin, which again is one of the trends this year. But you can also use it on your face, you can use it on your cuticles, you can use it on your hair. It is so versatile and I love the way it smells. It is just one of my favorite products. So I hope that you loved today's video as much as I did. I am so grateful for you. And if you are still hanging in there with me, thank you. I appreciate all of your love and all of your support. And I really enjoy making these videos. So until next time, bye friends. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and check out these other videos I have for you here. All right, I'll see you next time, friends.